Brings us now to our segment, my weekly segment, my roasting of my own videos, my rating of my own videos. How did I do this week, and what did I improve on? And I'm going to rate each one of these videos that I did last week. I usually do 4 videos a week, one on Monday and on Tuesday. Then I take a little break, and then Thursday I do a deep dive video, and then Friday I do a live stream, deep dive, and then I do the weekly roast as always. I know I don't get a lot of views on here, but that's not the point. I just want to put this self-critique out there. So maybe, you guys might want to follow along, maybe do some of the things I suggest. I don't know, it's entirely up, it's up to you, you know. So let's get into it. Let's see. So the first video, state failed their children. Let's see. This one. Is this the one? Fail their children? Burning? Yeah, this is the one right here. The Edinburgh stabbing, state failure, grooming gangs. So let's get into this. It's funny. It's funny how that works. Okay, so the first thing I do is my deep dive. Radical Objectivist Ancap Agorist lens. As always, so my channel constantly applies the reason. That's what I apply reasons here. Individual rights, the non-aggression principle, voluntarism, and counter-economics to current events. Always, that's my lens. Strengths, I name the state failures, cultural incompatibilities, and collectivist rot without PC evasion. I reference Ayn Rand's egoism, property rights, and Agorist parallel institutions productively. Weakness, some streams feel rambly and overly long with tagnets, historical analogies. Okay. Production can drag. Yeah, well, that's how live streaming are. Occasionally emotional heat risks, diluting razor-sharp philosophical precision. Yeah, okay. Roasts are affectionate. Your lens is solid, but tightened for maximum impact in short attention world. Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Kino Casino. They do like 11-hour streams. Osman Goals do like 7. Hassan Piker 7. They're guilty of some of these things too, but I'm not using an excuse. But live stream is different. Okay, so here's the timestamps for each of the videos. Here's the first video. So it's state failed our children. There it is. State failure, grooming gangs, and why vigilantism betrays individual rights. Okay, so what happened in this video? It's a live stream. Oh yeah, the live stream was about, was this it? No, this isn't it. Okay. Let me see. Let me open that in a tab. I think I got that wrong. Let's see. Where's my... Let's go to studio again and open that up. Sorry about that. I thought I had that already. Doesn't matter. Okay, so it's the live stream one I did. Here it is. Is this it? No, it's not. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is, right here. So let's open that up. Yeah, that's the one. I'm sorry. State failed their children grooming gangs. This is the one I'm talking about here. I like the comment on here. This one guy puts on here, does anyone know if this guy is a troll, a Russian, or an Orban lackey? His content seems to be just full of far-right propaganda. I'm not far-right. Well, I guess you want to call me that if I want to abolish the welfare state. And poison and disinformation. Anybody research this guy? Thanks for the comment, though. I appreciate it. I guess that's what I am. I guess I'm either, I don't know which one. Am I a troll? Am I a Russian bot? Or Orban lackey? Full of far-right propaganda? I'm not sure what I am. I'm a mixed bag. This guy tells me everything, but tells you nothing. Poison? I don't know. Can he be more specific? Like what? disinformation. Anybody to research this guy? And let's see, what does his channel look like? Why not? What does he have there? Oh, look at these wonderful things. He has 6 subscribers, and he has, look at a hidden coin. Is this just like, wow, 145 videos, but he only has 6 subscribers? And I can't really click on more about this channel. Let's see. He joined in 2018. He only has 6 subscribers. He's got something about films. Classical. Okay, well, that's not really anything that interesting here. All right. Well, I'm guilty there, Stuart. I'm a Russian Orban lackey, far right pizza supremacist, whatever. Who cares? Okay. Moving on. Let's see. So the introduction, the stamp and timestamps and analysis, that first video is that I have strong framing, state monopoly on protection breeds predation, surveillance, pretexts, and ideological violence, aligns perfectly with objectivism, reason, motor altruism, and Ancap, government as rights violator. Roast, solid, but trim the premiable. Hit nab harder immediately. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. So that's what I'll work on for next week. Let's highlight that one, okay? But trim the preamble. The 5-minute mark, Rupert Lowe, grooming gangs deep dive, survivor experts. Core length exposes PC-enabled cover-ups, Pakistan Heritage Network scale, hundreds of thousands. Black Book of Communism analogy is visceral and effective. Thank you very much. That was totally off the cuff and off scripted because it just reminded me of it. State quotas of denial mirror Soviet hoarders. Yes, it does. Absolutely. The state quotas of denial mirror Soviet horrors. Think Holodomor. Agorist Lynn shines in calling for parallel justice mechanisms. My weakness is very dark triggering. Long quotes risk audience fatigue. What's a live stream? Philosophical win. Collectivist sacrifices individuals to the community relations. Okay, I don't know what this really means here. Very dark triggering. Long quotes. Keep that in mind again. I'll try to remember that step. Let's see. Okay, now we do with the Starmer's, at the 30-minute mark, Starmer's social media ban. Good paternalism critique. Pretext for control while real predators thrive. Ties to broader statism. Okay. 50-minute mark, proper terror plot. Exposes left-wing accelerationism. Consistent with anti-collectivist thread. The last part, 70-minute mark, synthesis, question and answer, calls for voluntary action, decentralization, good, but sharpen agorist, starve the beast tactics. Yeah, I probably should go over that a little bit more, some of the tactics of agorism, if you're not familiar with it. But I don't want to bore you with it. Okay, so now here's where we go. Sample, improved script snippet. Gangs section, 5 to 10 minute mark. We're talking about this video here. Listen, decades of girls trafficked, raped while cops and social services look the way to avoid racism charges. This isn't isolated, it's statism, predictable. Okay, this is from the video. That's a script for the video. Okay. Overall score for the video, I give it overall roast score 8.5 out of 10. Brutal truth telling on grooming scandals is my strongest work. Raw, evidence-based, principle-driven. Roast, the stream drags with tagnets again. NKVD quotes are powerful, but overstate welcome. Well, people have to know that this has been done before, and that I was trying to white pill people into saying it's temporary. You will survive. We survived a lot worse. That's why I give the quote. Tighten to 45 to 60 minutes. More timestamps in description. My lens crushes here. Production polish would amplify reach. Well, I don't know. I mean, look at Hassan Piker. He has no production. He just sits there in his Nick Fuentes suit imitation get out, always pushing up his glasses, and that's it. He's just sitting in front of there's no production in it at all. It's not like Kino Casino. Kino Casino, they really prepare their stuff. They get the videos and the images all in each folder, designate each section. This is Agorist. Fire channel outrage into counter-economic solutions more explicitly. Yes, should probably cover that. When I make videos next week, I'm going to cover this more. Some good, better examples. Okay, now we move on to the next one. The Montreal Shooter Manifesto. Okay, we're done with that one. Let's go to the Montreal Shooter Manifesto highlights. Live Objectivist Ancap. This is the video in question. And this is the analysis. Okay. Live takedown of Seth Hatfield's 104-page manifesto focuses on male loneliness, hypergamy, communism, anti-Semitism, anti-Zionism, violence calls, etc., etc. Analysis. No full timestamp transcripts, but description-driven. Okay. That's what we're doing here. Excellent premise. Brutal philosophical dissection over full read. Objectivist lens, perfect for shredding irrationality, faith, collectivism, violence over reason, and egoism. Ancap Agorist contrast calls to violence with voluntarism, counter-economics. Highlights male issues via rational self-interest, not incel collectivism. Roast potential. Manifestos from shooters are usually toxic mixes of valid grievances. Loneliness epidemic from welfare state, family breakdown, plus irrational hatreds. Okay, let me highlight this, the last part. So, highlight, okay, roast potential. Manifestos from shooters are usually toxic mixes. Okay, you likely nailed exposing the latter without conceding ground on statism rule in automation, weakness potential, live format, risk rambling, selected quotes must be steel man for credibility. Okay, I'll underline that. I forget to do that sometimes. Like to preempt the criticism, I got to do that more, and then steel man, the quotes. So I'll remember that. Okay, sample script approach. Here's an example that I have here. Page X claims hypergamy and loneliness justify violence. Wrong. Objectivism, your happiness is your moral purpose. Pursue rational values, productivity, voluntary relationships. The state destroys family and incentives via welfare, no-fault divorce, and cultural altruism. Agorism, build parallel institutions, homeschooling, private communities, counter-economic dating, markets, anti-Semitism, and calls to forced mysticism and NAP violations. Reason rejects this voluntary order, solves root causes. Okay, that's a good example. So overall, I give the roast score 8 out of 10 estimated. High value content for contrasting bad philosophy with yours. Okay, roasts lives can meander. Yes, pre-select 10 to 15 experts with timestamps. Okay, I didn't really do that. I should do that next time. Hey. And, okay, avoid full manifesto emotional weight. Your highlights only is wise. Okay. Strong on principle versus shooter ideology. Viewers want the roast, deliver, concise. They want the felt. But I'm not gonna be a Kino Casino. They do Kino better than I do. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next one now. We move on to the Edinburgh stabbing. Okay, we're done with that. And now we're going to go to here. We got a couple more to go. There's the video. Edinburgh stabbing, state failure, grooming gangs, and why vigilantism betrays individual rights. Here we go. Okay, so, basically, we talk about motive and protecting from grooming. Okay. So, timestamps and analysis. So, like, for example, the introduction, what happened, factual ties to grooming scandals, core principles, objectivism and NAP, excellent. Rand quote on initiation of force, vigilante collectivism, punishing by ethnicity, religion is tribal, not objective. Agorist strengths state surveillance. Agorist strengthens state surveillance. This is what it does. Strengthen state surveillance. Not agorist. That's not what it means. Grooming gangs and state complicity. Repeat strong points from other video. Rotherham, and consistent bragging. Yeah, always kind of repeat that. But remember to steel man the argument and preempt any criticism. Got to remember that. Keep that in mind. I got to do that more. At the 9:30 mark in the video, why vigilantism makes it worse. 12-minute mark, solutions. Best part, NAP violation distracts from prosecutions, deportation, hands power to the state, Ancap solutions, private defense association, rights, covenants, and welfare magnets. Address conspiracy AI doubts rationally. So, for example, sample script snippet. Stabbing incidents or unproven ones violates NAP. Objectivism rejects collective guilt, judgment by their minds and actions. The real crime is state-enabled grooming via open policies and speech suppression. Agorists don't LARP revolution. Yeah, I know. We build exit, armed self-defense, we're legal, reputation boycotts, parallel security, full documentation for real justice. Okay, overall score on this one, it's pretty high. I gave it 9 out of 10. Tight, principled, balanced outrage with reason. Roast, minor, some repetition across videos is fine for branding, but very phrasing. This is peak for me. State failure, diagnosed individualism upheld. Short format works great. Okay, so that was this video here. Now we go on to the one that is probably my most popular one this week, is the burning the illegal mosque in Hokkaido. So that's the next one we do. Did we do the Trump one? Did we get that one? Okay, we'll get to see if that does. Yeah, we do that one last. That one wasn't as popular, so I probably won't do another one of those Trump analysis again. It's not worth it. No one cares. No one gives a shit about that. No one cared when I did the one about Trump as a socialist. They didn't care about that one either. So I'll probably just drop it. It's not interesting. This one is interesting. Burning the illegal mosque in Hokkaido. Let's see. Introduction. Clear on illegal build in restricted area. Immigration policies. Praises Japan's restriction under Takaichi. Rational self-interest. Ancap objectivist breakdown. Strong. Arson equals NAP violation. Prefers private arbitration. Covenants. Association rights. Agorist. Gray market bills imposing externalities aren't voluntary. Imposing externalities. Boy. Objectivism. Cultural preservation via reason. Egoism, not altruism. Rejects rumors but notes frictions. Conclusion, property torts, voluntary communities, market labor. Okay, so for example, sample script snippet, arson destroys value, pure NAP breach. In Ancap, neighbors sue, enforce covenants, or ostracize. Japan's tightening, rational egoism, preserves high trust society. Orthodoxy clashing with reason isn't bigotry. It's evidence. Solution, full private property discrimination. Performance bonds, no state zoning distortions, breeding conflicts. Okay, overall score, and this one was a little lower. 8.5 out of 10. Nuance, condemns violence, praising policy direction. Roast, intro music drags slightly. Yes, I'm going to shorten that next week. Push agorism. Okay, again, push the agorism economics. I got to get my books out for that one too. IG, private real estate vetting, harder. Excellent cultural self-interest defense without collectivism. Japan examples bolsters your lens. So maybe I should pick some more Japanese news for next week. Why not? I live here. Okay, that's that one. We got one more to go. The one that didn't get really much anything. Trump's June 2026 power moves. Libertarian wins. NAPAD violations? ? Objectivist Agorist breakdown. So, Trump 2026 power moves. Short breakdown of EOs on bureaucracy, AI, quantum borders, tariffs. Timestamp intro. Bureaucracy AI custom wins. Merit in firing bureaucrats. Innovation freedom. Targeting real threats. At the 2:30 mark, what went wrong? Tariffs, immigration, coercion. Yes. Spot on. Tariffs. equals taxes, initiated force. Heavy customs, immigration expands the state. Shame on you, Trump. 448 mark score, 50 to 60% pragmatic realism. Agorist close. Use wins for parallel economics. Don't trust politicians. Right. Okay, sample script snippet. Tariffs. Tariffs tax consumers for peaceful trade. Anti-capitalist cronyism. Objectivism demands laissez-faire. Agorism thrives on free exchange, not managed borders. Border defense okay against invaders, welfare, but end magnets first and privatize. Overall score, another 8.5 out of 10. Balanced scorecard, avoids partisan cheerleading, roast short and punchy. Your best format. Interesting. It's got the least engagement. Could add more specific counter-economic plays, crypto homeschooling amid any deregulation. Solid, better than alternative, but not radical enough. Yes. So here's what we recommend. So let me close this out. That's the last video for the week. So, some more advice here. Script channel advice. Lead with principles, facts, then roast bad ideas. Don't forget to steelman the arguments and to preempt any criticisms. Add consistent in-screen calls. Okay, build counter-economics today. Add consistent in-screen calls. Timestamps in all descriptions equals pro move. I already do timestamps. Overall weekly score, 8.7 out of 10. You're doing principled work. Refine delivery. Stay ruthless on ideas, of course, not people. And the Ancap Agorist Objectivist synthesis will cut deeper. Keep exposing the beast, but build the exit. What specific sessions you want to expand? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so what we're going to do is now I'm going to do a little pragmatic gameplay. Now that I'm done with roasting my videos today. And I hope you guys found some this advice helpful for you too when you go and do self-analysis. All right, let me get to the Pragmata thing. I'll go ahead and fire the game up. We'll do a little bit. See how far I know gameplay is always the most popular during the streams. Yeah, they're not. Let's see. I do it because, I feel like, oh, that's way too loud. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Or right now, please. Turn that down to about 40. There you go. Okay. And now we're going to start the game, Pragmata, and I'll read off. Where's my Steam thing? Okay, let's open that up. I got to open up that first. So I'll plug this. We'll plug the controller in. All right, so my deep dive here. Analysis of my weekly videos. I already did that. And Pragmata playthrough. We'll explore a little bit lore. We'll deep dive in the lore. And through radical objectives and Ancap Agorist lens. Okay, so to round up summarizing everything, my content week demonstrates consistent application of reason, egoism, individual rights, NAP, voluntary exchange, and counter-economics to politics. But the things I'm going to work on is steelman the argument, I got to preempt any criticism, and I have to tighten and be more specific about Agorist strategy. Non-gaming and no-gaming media. The addition of Pragmata, the Lunar sci-fi action venture enriches this. It serves as narrative sandbox for my worldview, contrasting rational individualism, tech progress against centralized control. Yes, AI risks, collectivist notification. All right, now where is my Steam thingy? Oh, there it goes. So we'll talk about right now. So like I just did, if you just join me now, this is what we cover. I covered my streams, brutal self-roast, what I got wrong and right this week, pragmatic gameplay, and deep lore. Of course, I'll include the live commentary. These are just notes I have here to help me here. And anyway, let's see. Dark Souls. Dragon Dogma. Okay, so now let's open up Pragmata. And there we go. And once that gets rolling, we'll go to the title screen and we'll read this analysis here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, just whatever. Let me know in the comment section below if you find this helpful, these kind of roasts. I know I don't get many views on this. I don't really care. I just want to put this out there for a record. I don't think anybody does this. You should do this and keep a record of it. So you keep a track, keep a log. That'll be it. No, wait a minute. I'm going to be doing 2 more videos this June, and then we'll go into July after this. So we're going to be playing Pragmata here in a minute, and then we'll go into some of the key themes. Of it. It takes a long time to load this game. There we go. Megabytes of RAM released, 0 hours optimized. Let me know in the comment section below what other games you'd like to see me play on Sunday. It's Saturday night, and I just want to have a little fun Saturday night, like always. Okay, a lot of megabytes of RAM being released. 6 items optimized. Okay, it's loading. Yeah. So, yeah, I was gonna read that manifesto, all of it, but I decided just to read part. It got really boring too. Boy, that middle section, the beginning when it comes to dimorphism, so boring. Yeah, there's nothing there. It's the same old gobbledygook we heard 1,000 times. There was nothing insightful about it at all. All right, we're getting there. Oh, that's right. I have to go over here. Game 1. That's when I got game over here, but I got game 1 over there. Come on. I don't do game reviews. No, thanks. Just waiting for the game to completely load. Okay. When did I start? 8:45. Okay. Health warning. Let me switch over. There we go. We only saw that for a second. Okay. Okay. We're moving now. As soon as it gets to the title screen, I'll go ahead and read some of the themes. To remind people. Oh, and the new Stellar Blade game is coming out. So I'll probably get that one. Okay. I think we're going on to the next area. Here, we already defeated the first boss. And now we have to move on to the next area. So we just explore that as much as we like tonight. Yeah, so go check out my video on that Japanese arson. Japan fights back. If you have any accusations against me, like that other guy, Stewart, you make a claim that I'm right wing or right wing propaganda or a bot or something. Say specifically in the video what, for example. If you're going to list a bunch of things that I am, troll. Okay, show me where I'm a troll here. Give me a timestamp in the video. Then, if you think I'm an organ, whatever, lackey, then show me in the video where I'm a lackey. Then, if I'm right wing or right wing radical propaganda, then show me where that's at. You know, make a bullet list. If you've got a list of things there, and I'm everything but nothing at the same time, is basically what he's doing. He's just showing everything. Here he is, this list of everything, but it means nothing. Be specific, you know, just stick to one and say, this is where I think you got wrong. That's fine, but don't just throw around accusations like, oh, you're a Russian bot, organ, troll, something or other. Yeah, stick to the video, not to your emotional mouse traps that go off. Come on, Pragmata. Playtime. Take 2 minutes. Black screen. My toe hurts. All right. Let's go. 3 minutes. I guess I'll finish off my coffee then while I wait. All righty. Oh, there we go. Okay. So enjoy the title screen while I read this. So the key themes and philosophical ties here with my lens is 1, individualism versus centralized control. Hugh, the guy in the robot suit, space engineer, and Diana embody rational self-interest and voluntary partnership. So the lunar setting escapes Earth's failing systems, pure Ancap fantasy of existing statism or exiting statism for frontier property and innovation. So I'm likely going to roast Delphi and IDUS as metaphors for corporate state hybrids or coercive greater good AI overlords. The second one, AI and human synthetic rights. Pragmata explored synthetic beings. Objectivists win, judged by reason, productive ability, not organic essence. Ancap, voluntary contracts between humans and synthetics, no collective rights overriding individuals. Agorist, tech like limb replicators enables counter-economic abundance and bypassing state monopolies. Technology, reason, and escapism, games combat puzzle reward skill and ingenuity mirrors egoist achievement. Themes of escaping failing Earth parallel my calls to build parallel institutions. Roast potential here, anti-natalist or collectivist readings of the story get shredded in favor of life-affirming rational optimism. Yes. Relation to my broader worldview, Pragmata reinforces my anti-statist narratives, grooming state failure videos, lunar cradle as voluntary order versus Earth's altruism PC failures. Gameplay commentary ties real-world immigration, cultural tensions to sci-fi warnings on incompatible systems or top-down control. Pragmatic nails it. Hugh and Diana bond is voluntary. Reason-based partnership, egoism in action, not sacrificial altruism. Delphi's centralized cradle, classic state crony failure. Rogue IDUS, as the inevitable blowback of coercive unification. Ancap solution, private property on the moon, free association, and market-driven AI ethics. Agorists take note, guys. Replicators and frontier tech starve the terrestrial beasts. This isn't just fun gameplay. It's a metaphor for exiting the matrix of statism through productivity and voluntary order. Reason wins, mysticism and control lose. So the roasting and the pragmatic contact here, it is an excellent tension on my philosophy and entertainment. It shows the versatility beyond my news. Gameplay plus lore combo keeps it engaging, ties to real principles, prevent it from being generic. Constructive roast, self-roast segments are humble and strong for credibility, but ensure game commentary doesn't dilute political sharpness. Do I sound like a Russian balt troll organ lackey? Okay, whatever. Guilty as charged, I guess. I don't care. Call me this, call me that. Live playthroughs risk tangents, as with my other stream. Edit highlights for shorts. Yeah, okay. Hugh Diana dynamic is goal for, wow, that robot scared the shit out of me. Goal for human AI individualism. Lean harder into frontier Ancap aesthetics for virality. This content humanizes my radical lens without compromising it. Okay. Let's see. What else do I have here on this? Okay, so this does kind of relate to the Grooming, Edinburgh, Montreal videos. The raw exposure of state betrayal. Pragmata adds hopeful contrast, rational individuals, Hugh Diana, succeeding where collectivists fail. Japan Mosque and Trump EOs, practical applications of association rights property. Pragmata's lunar self-reliance echoes Japan caution and critiques of Trump-era statism. I guess that sounds like I'm a right-winger if I'm criticizing Trump's era statism. Yes, okay. Please, Stuart, show me how I'm propagating right-wing propaganda. Through line, my content week attacks primacy of consciousness and collectivism while praising reason, achievement, and voluntarism. My pragmatic gameplay embodies the build, parallel, agorist ethos, exploring new worlds and systems. Okay. Some strings long-winded. Yeah. Okay. Production. That's it. Okay, we're done. We covered everything. Now I'm going to save this to my computer, documents, and we're going to say deep dive analysis roast. Okay. So let's do it. Let's play. Load the game. Where were we? Boy, let's see. June 6th. Oh, here it is, right here. Okay, wait. Okay, load the selection. Save data, yes. Okay. So remember that when you do videos like I do, is to a couple of things, important things. Preempt any criticism that might come your way, and then steel man the arguments. Those things I have to remember to do for next week. So let's get in this Agorist Ancap world of pragmata. Counter economies and homesteading. And we can glory in the state's triple failure. Strong framing, state monopoly and protection breeds predation, surveillance pretext. Okay. Okay, I can get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. So we're on to the next section. And let's see. I had a little black screen on the thing. No, we're fine. Let's see. What do we do here? Don't we have to explore or upgrade or something? Add sushi. Okay. Take the tram to MPA. Atarashi. Let's see. What? Oh, we're at home. We're at the home base. Sorry, the lag. Wow, Jesus. I've got 700. Wow, what's lagging bad? I wonder if it's a cutscene. Morning. Oh no, is this my robot friend? なんだあいつら。見てくれ。待て。見てくれね。何あれ。He reminds me of that robot in Stellar Blade. Orega. My frame rate went down. Wow. Let me do something really quick here. Let me put it, I can do something. I'm going to close that weekly roundup. Let me open that up. I'm going to close the windows because maybe that's what's causing it. Okay. I'm going to, well, I can switch to this. Goes. Let me switch to that. I'm going to, wow, the lag is really. Let me close this window. Give me a minute here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to close that. Let me see if I can get. This is impossible. Ah, there we go. Come on, man. Close this window. Shit. Close window. Why is it taking so long? could open up Task Manager. See if I can open up Task Manager. I can close it. This thing's really lagging bad. Take me forever to close. Here we go. Please hurry up. I wasn't expecting this to happen. Let's see. Wow. Come on. No gods, no master. Burn the bureaucracy. Break the chains. Oh, there it goes. I said that about like 5 minutes ago. Error. Okay. Okay, there's the... I'm ending the task now. That should just close the thing immediately.